When did you discover Truffaut? And what was the context?
Well, the context was, like so many things, I discovered Truffaut in the little video rental section at the back of a record store in Houston when I was 16 or something like that. This movie, which was probably panned and scanned and, you know, and not really in the correct form. This movie in particular, I think, was one of the reasons I started thinking I would like to try to make movies. This is such a personal story, and it's the director's story. You know, it's this man's. It's like a first novel, and it's his, and it also is very emotional and very alive, and it's the kind of debut that, I mean, you know, people were dazzled by it. It's really, this movie is sort of, you know, arguably with this or that other movie, but in a way, this is the beginning of what we call the new wave. I think it's one of those. It's a sort of Citizen Kane kind of movie where, you know, people say this about the Velvet Underground, that, you know, not that you know, everybody who listened to this music started a band. I kind of, you know, feel that way about this.
Your discovery of movies was connected to a discovery of literature and the discovery of books and books about movies and books as origins in some way for movies.
You know, the idea of the relationship between books and movies. This also, I think, it can take us back to Truffaut, because with the exception of the Antoine Doinel movies and Day for Night, maybe there's one or two others, but almost every Truffaut movie is his adaptation of a book he loves. And his movies are filled with books. I share that affection for books, just even as objects, as well as you know, great stories.
Marcel Proust, he mattered, and he matters greatly to you. And you've read, as far as I know, the first of the three English volumes published in English of In Search of Lost Time. And those first pages matter to you greatly, and the images in them, and the child going to sleep. The overture.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's the combination of the atmosphere, this powerful. I mean, his description of the moments of falling asleep, the process of falling asleep, is so vivid. And you know, his way of describing bits of behavior, things people often do, but very complex ideas, where you recognize a sort of psychological or behavior sort of process, a way we deal with things in our life, in our lives, that he captures with, you know, with intricate, careful, but also poetic descriptions. Maybe
and in a way, it's also a slow motion.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.